Okay. My tea, adjust my, let's see, I need to adjust the screen. All right, here you go. All right, let's begin from standing position. We're going to work. Let me adjust this. Okay, from standing position, everybody. Remember, Samastiti, feet under the hips, pressing from the outside of the feet to lift from the arches, and then bring the belly into the spine. Draw the tailbone down so the spine goes into neutral and slightly engage the legs without locking the knees. Shoulders back and down. Eyes closed or gaze towards the floor. Here's Joan. Or gaze towards the floor. We're going to move the chin slightly back and then towards the mat. Let's bring the attention inward towards the breath as we begin to notice the inhales and the exhales. Relax your shoulders. Soften the muscle of your face, your lips. Relax your shoulders back and down. This is also known as Samastiti or mountain pose, where we feel strong and stable as the mountains, creating the support and the base from standing with the feet wide width apart. And yet, if we're finding ourselves feeling strong here standing, the breath should be also and always soft and relaxed. So just connect with the breath. Feel the inhales and exhales moving within the body. Feel the breath moving into the nostrils, going into the throat, down into the lungs, and then the belly. You can feel the belly moving out as we inhale, and the belly sinks into the spine as we exhale, pushing the air out from the lungs, out through the throats, and out through both nostrils. Just be with the breath. Notice it. And then slowly, gradually begin to modify the length of the breath, which means we're going to do our best to slow the inhalations, especially the exhalations, as we make them a little bit longer and deeper. As we slow down the breath, the mind will follow. The mind will slow down as well. And as you are breathing in and out with the longer, deeper inhalations and exhalations, notice your feet. Lift from the arches. And keep breathing. As we inhale, we're going to bring the arms out and up and overhead. Nice long spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders and elbows and release the arms down towards the hips. And bring the shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. Inhale again, arms out and up. Lengthen the spine, reach. Exhale, arms out and down towards the hips. Shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. Again, inhale, sweep the arms out and up, nice long spine. Exhale, arms out and down. Shoulders up, back, and down. Now inhale, bring the arms out, right arm to the side, flex the elbow, and place your right hand to your left ear. So we're going to slowly take an inhale and then release the right ear to your right shoulder and relax the left shoulder down. So we're working on the lateral stretch of the neck. We develop tension in your neck, in the neck normally. So let's try to soften, to release the left side of your neck. Deep breath in. Full exhale out. Couple more breaths. Release your left shoulder down. Take an inhale. Release, head back through center, and the right hand goes down to your right hip. Now, left arm goes out to the side. Reach, flex the elbows. Place your left hand to your right ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, left ear goes to your left shoulder, and relax the right shoulder down. Close your eyes, concentrate on the breath. Use your deep exhale to go deeper into this lateral stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Take an inhale. Release, head back through center, and the left hand goes down to your left hip. Now bring both arms to the side, flex the elbows, interlace the fingers down the back of your head, bring the elbows forward, and then exhale, chin to the chest. Nice deep inhale, so gently stretching the muscle of the neck. The muscles are touching with the base of the skull. Nice inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, bring the elbows out to the side, keep the hands to the back of your head, and then slowly we're going to guide the right elbow to the side as we move the hips to the left. Inhale, engage the core, return back through center, and then go to the opposite side. Move the hips to the right, elbows to the left. Inhale through center, belly in. Moving to the opposite side, gently stretching laterally the rib cage. Inhale through center. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale back through center, 2 more rounds. Exhale, go to the right with the elbows, hips to the left. Inhale back through center. Last round, press and move the hips to the right, elbows to the left. And then slowly return back through center, release the hands, bring the arms out, down towards the hips, bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Now bring the hands to your shoulders, and we're going to draw circles with the elbows from the shoulder joint. Bring the elbows forward, up, back, and down. Let's rotate in one direction first. We're still warming up the body, all the joints. One more time in this direction. And then we're going to bring the elbows back, up, forward, and down. So going into the opposite direction. And keep rotating from the shoulders joints with the elbows, drawing a circle, one more round. And then slowly release, arms to the side, down towards the hips, bring the shoulders up, and then release them down, up to the ear. One more time, up to the ears, and release. I'm going to remove my socks, and with the feet again under the hips, bring the hands to your waist, and let's rotate, lift the heel off the mat, and we're going to rotate from the hip, the knee, and the ankle in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. Again, work the rotation from the hip, The knee follows the ankle and the foot, and then release the right heel down. It's the same opposite leg. Now, circling the hip, from the hip, the knee, the ankle, going in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And release. Now bring the top of the right foot back to gently stretch the top of your right foot and the front of your right ankle. Lift from the chest, engage the core. Gently press through the top of your right foot. Deep breath. And release. Right foot under your right hip. Now we're going to bring the left foot back, pressing through the top of your left foot. Lift from the chest. We hardly ever stretch the top of the ankle and the top of the foot, so you may feel a little bit like we're feeling there. And then release the left foot under your left hip. So make sure that your feet are under the hips, and we're going to rock forward and back. So rocking into the heel, into the toes, lifting the heels up. Exhale, heels down. And rocking forward, heels up. And exhale, down. We're testing our balance. At the same time, we're working with strengthening the ankles, the calf muscles, and the muscles of ligaments and tendons of your feet. Just a few more rounds. Very important to keep the feet, the ankles, the legs strong and stable for balance. So a couple more times, rocking back and forth, and then release. Now I'm going to put myself in this position so you can see me better, working from strengthening the legs, chair pose. So we'll bring the hands to the heart. We move the hips back, belly in, flex the knees, and then we imagine we're sitting in a mat in an invisible chair. Knees are not passing the toes. We're moving the hips back, straighten the legs, hands down by your hips. Exhale, flex the knee, hands to the heart, sit on your chair, Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands by your hips. Exhale, flex the knee, hands to the heart, release into your chair. Engage the back muscles, straighten the legs, hands down by your hips, lift the chest. Exhale, flex the knee, hands to the heart, move the hips back. 2 more rounds. Inhale, straighten, hands by your hips, open the heart. Flex, hands to the heart center, chair pose. 1 more time. Inhale, straighten the knees, hands down by your hips, open the chest. Exhale, flex and pause and hold in position. Engage the core, engage the back muscles, release, keep the breath flowing, don't hold the breath. Inhaling and exhaling, and then inhale, straighten the knees, bring the hands up and overhead, and exhale, fall forward. Exhale through the nose, release the hands down, bend the knees, and grab from your opposite elbows to relax your spine. This is gravity helping us to stretch, to create a space in between each vertebrae. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. And then slowly release the hands towards the mat, rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head. We're going to slowly find our way to standing position. Bring the shoulders towards the ears, and then slowly release the shoulders back and down. Bring the hands to the heart, eyes closed, and please reconnect with the breath again. So if your breath got a little bit short, just allow the breath to become deeper, longer, breathing in and out. And slowly release the hands down by your hips. Now, from the back of your mat, so let's find our way on the back of the mat. Let's turn the right foot out about 35 or 40-degree angle, and then step forward with your left foot. See that my left foot is not too close to the back foot, it's slightly a little bit forward, so we can have that space. And then rotate your hips, rotate your shoulders so they're facing to the front of the mat. From here, flex your left knee and your left knee is over to your left ankle, 90-degree angle, and then bring the arms overhead into Warrior One, Virabhadasana 1. Take an inhale, keep your left knee bent, and then bring the arms out in T position and then slowly lower the spine halfway down. Engage the core and then slowly lift the chest and bring the arms overhead into Warrior One. Inhale, exhale, arms to the side, airplane pose, release the chest halfway down. Inhale, engage the core and bring the arms overhead into Warrior One. One more time, inhale, exhale, release and lower halfway down. Take a deep inhale, engage the core, bring the arms overhead, Warrior One, release the arms towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Now straighten the left knee. Instead of having the 90-degree angle, we're going to keep the left knee straight and place both hands to your left thigh, and then slowly slide the hand below your knee and move the hips back, and just breathe here as you stretch asymmetrically. If you like, you can go deeper, lowering the hands as far as you can. So we're working in deep stretch on the left leg, the back of your left leg. Take a deep inhale, full long exhale through the nose. Deep inhale, full exhale. One more time, deep inhale, full exhale. Flex your left knee, engage the core, bring the arms to the side, airplane pose, and let's all return to Warrior One. From Warrior One, arms down towards the hips. One step back, bring the left foot to meet your right foot. Feet are under the hips, hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Concentrate on lengthening the inhalations and the exhalations. Deepening, slowing down the breath. Take your time. And we're going to repeat all the same on the opposite leg. So exhale, release the hands down by your hips. Turn the left foot now, 35, 40-degree angle, one comfortable step forward. So when you get there, remember, adjust your hips, adjust your shoulders so they are in line with the front of your mat, and then flex your right knee into the 90-degree angle. Bring the arms overhead into the Warrior One and reach through the fingertips. Take a deep inhale. Keep the right knee bent at all times. We're going to lower the spine halfway down as we bring the arms into airplane pose. Engage the core. Inhale. Bring the arms overhead into Warrior One. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the spine halfway down, arms to the side, T position. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, engage the core, return to Warrior One, Virabhadasana 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Inhale, come back to Warrior One. Now straighten your right leg, your right knee. Lower the hands to your right thigh. And then slowly slide the palms below the knee or to your ankles or to the floor or to the block. And then move the right hip back, relax your neck. Deep inhale through the nose. Full long exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply. Long exhale. One more time, inhale into the nose. Exhale, release, let go. Now please flex your right knee, bring the arms to the side, T position, engage the core to return to Warrior One. Take a deep inhale, exhale, arms out, and then one step back, Samastiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Remember, the breath is your guide. Take your time to find that nice, gentle rhythm where the breath doesn't feel short or choppy. Breathing in and out. And exhale, release the hands down by your hips. Now let's rotate this way. And we're going to have the feet open, the legs open wider than the hips. So not here, a little bit wider, because we're going to keep the left foot parallel to the back of the mat and then rotate the front foot so the toes are pointing to the front of the mat. Shoulders above your hips, so we're not like this. Shoulders over the hips, and then flex your right knee again into the 90-degree angle. Notice my knee is over my ankle and it's not collapsing in. It's right over the ankle. Arms to the side in T position, look over to your right arm. And here we are in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Shoulders back and down, lift the chest. Take a deep inhale. And we're going to flex the right elbow. Place the right forearm to your right thigh and extend the left arm over to your left ear. This is a side stretch. Keep breathing. So you're using your right thigh for support of your right forearm, and you are extending nice long line from the fingertips of your left hand to the edge of your left foot. Deep inhale. Now straighten the knee, lower the hand below the knee, and we are in triangle, Utthita Trikonasana. Keep the breath flowing, keep reaching through the fingertips, create space in between each rib cage. Feel the stretch in the inner thigh of your right leg, engage the core, flex your right knee, and then move back into Warrior 2. Take a deep inhale, and exhale, release the hands down by your hips. Shoulders up, back, and down. Straighten your right leg, turn the right foot forward. So now the right foot is parallel to the front of the mat. Rotate the left heel so the toes are pointing to the back of your mat. Flex your left knee. Again, find a 90-degree angle. Shoulders over the hips. Arms to the side in T position. Look over to left shoulder. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. From here, with the knee bent all the time, flex your left elbow, bring the left forearm down to your left thigh, and sweep the right arm over to your right ear. Nice long line. Keep the core engaged. Keep both legs strong and active. And guess what? The breath is flowing. Nice inhalations. Full deep inhalation. Inhale through the nose. Long exhale one more time. And coming into triangle, straighten your left leg, lower the left hand, not in your knee, not above your knee, but below your knee, and keep reaching through the right side of the body. Feel the stretch in the inner thigh of your left leg. Keep the breath moving. Holding in position, keep your legs strong and active. Keep the core engaged. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale, flex your left knee, and let's all return back to Warrior 2. From here, inhale and exhale, release the hands down. Straighten your left leg, turn the left foot forward, and now flex your right knee and bring the right foot to meet your left foot into Samastiti. Hands to the heart. Again, feet under the hips, lifting from the arches. Reconnect with the breath. Make the breath to become again long, deep, soft, and relaxed. And slowly release the hands down towards the hips. Again, please have the feet wider than the hips. Now rotate so the heels are facing in and the toes are facing out. Shoulders over the hips. Let's work on strengthening hips, muscles, legs into goddess pose. Bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, flex the elbows, and release. Inhale, straighten the legs and arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, flex the elbows. Notice that my knees are above my ankles. I'm not doing this. I have my knees over my ankles. Lower into the goddess, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Flex the knee, flex the elbows, lower into goddess. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and up. 2 more. Exhale, flex the knee, flex the elbows, release. Inhale, legs up, straight, arms up. Last round, exhale, lower, holding position, hands to the heart. Holding position, breathe, engage the core, engage the legs. Working also on strengthening the knees muscles, very important. Take a deep inhale, straighten the legs and reach. Hands down. Rotate the feet in and bring the feet under the hips. Hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Slow the breath down. Control the length of the breath. Let's find the state of the breath that seems to be very gentle, soft, and relaxed before going into our balance pose, tree pose. And then slowly release the hands down by your hips. If you need to go to a wall or to a piece of furniture to use for support, just do that. Now we're going to bring the hands to the waist. Place all the weight on your left foot, your left leg, and we're going to bring the right foot out, the big toe out, and then rotate and then slide and bring the heel to touch the inner part of your left ankle. I always like to say this is here where we are one version of the many, many trees. So if you feel comfortable here with your breath moving always in control, you can hold it here, or you can bring the right foot higher, below or above your knee. Never place your foot on your knee joint. Just don't have to put your foot all the way up there. Just find which position is the best for you to work with your breath and concentrate on the inhales and the exhales. You can bring the hands to the heart. You can bring the arms overhead. As long as your breath is in control and you're not fighting with the pose, just be there. Few more round of breath. Vrksasana, tree pose. And then slowly release the hands down. Release the right foot down. Place your weight on your right foot and then release as you rotate your left ankle, your left foot and knee, just giving some movement to the leg that held all the weight in that tree pose. So now the weight goes onto your right foot, your right leg, hands to your waist, left foot out, rotate, and then bring the heel to touch the inner thigh of your right ankle. And for some of you, you are already in your tree pose. If you want to challenge yourself, bring that foot higher, never in the knee joint. And perhaps you can change the position of the arms this time if you like. It's not important. Find a place where you can focus your gaze on the floor and then concentrate back on the breath. Breath should be in control. Never hold your breath. The breath is moving always in a way that it feels subtle, relaxed, even in control. Couple more breaths. And then slowly release the arms down by the hips. Release the left foot down. Let's now rotate the right foot, right ankle, right hip, releasing and letting go. Now let's all find our way again, standing on the back of the mat with the feet wide as a hip in Samasthiti. With the next inhale, float the arms up and overhead, belly in, chin into the chest. Exhale, swan dive, fall forward, release the neck, relax the head, hands towards the floor. And then inhale, bring the hands below your knees, move the chest away into halfway up. Exhale to fall forward, release down, and let's walk with the hands to the front of the mat. So we're walking with the hands, and we're going to find our way in downward dog with the feet wide as the hips, chin to your chest, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift the heels up away from the mat, and then exhale, release the heels down towards the floor. Again, inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. And then release the knees towards the mat. So we're all coming to tabletop position. And from tabletop, move the hips back to child's pose. Relax your elbows, forehead towards the hands or towards the mat. Take a moment. Child's pose is a great way to stretch the back, especially lower back. Balasana, child's pose. Take a moment, keep breathing. And slowly from child's pose, let's find our way to tabletop position. Knees are wide as your hips. The belly goes into the spine. And we're going to extend the right arm forward and the left leg goes back. Press through the heel, engage the core, and work again here with balance, strength, and stamina. Again, concentrate on the breath. Breathing in and out. Keep your left leg strong and active. Breath through the heel. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale. Now exhale, left knee goes down, and then the right arm goes under your left arm, under your right shoulder, and then release the right ear towards the floor. You can wrap the arm behind your back, or you can keep the left elbow or left arm down towards the floor. This is a gentle twist. Close your eyes and breathe through the twist. You're gently stretching the outside of your right shoulder, the right neck, the right side of the neck. And there's a gentle movement of the rib cage and the upper part of the rib cage here. Take a deep inhale. If you have your arm behind your back, lower the left hand under your left shoulder. Slowly press and do the twist, come to tabletop position. Now we're going to extend the right leg back, engage the core, press through the right heel, and bring the left arm by your left ear. Keep the neck neutral, don't drop the head. Engage the core, engage your right leg, press through the heel, and just breathe here. Keep your breath flowing. Now the right knee goes down, and then the left arm goes under your right arm. Left shoulder down, left ear down, and wrap the arm behind your back or keep the elbow down. Concentrate on the breath. Slowly lower the right hand under the shoulder and do the twist. Place your left hand so everybody's coming back to table. And from table, let's move the hips to the heels again. Relax your elbows, shoulders. Child's pose. Take a moment. And from child's pose, let's come again to table. And then let's move the knees slightly back. And then slowly flex the elbows, bring the elbows by your rib cage, lower the thighs, lower the belly, lower the chest, and then turn the head to one side, make a pillow with your hands, and then take a moment here to rest in reverse Shavasana. Relax your hips, relax your spine. Take a break. Keep your breath flowing. Lift the head, rotate it to the opposite side. Take a break here. And then slowly come back to center. Let's work on strengthening the back muscles. So, Sphinx pose. Elbows right under the shoulders, and the arms and the forearms and the palms are parallel. Legs together, feet together. So the plan here is to press the pelvis and the hips against the floor, and then the spine moves forward and then up. And notice how all those muscles surrounding the spine, from the upper spine, middle back, all the way to the lower back, they are getting activated by just lifting the chest forward and up. Don't hold the breath. Keep pressing and keep lifting. Don't do this. Shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes. Reconnect with the breath. Keep those muscles engaged, strong, stable, firm muscles holding the spine. Breathing in and out. Few more round of breath. Keep lifting the chest forward and up. Keep pressing through the pelvis. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Melt the chest down towards the floor. Place the hands under the shoulders. We're going to press to lift the chest, lift the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips back, and release your lower back in Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a moment. Moving to table. And from table, step forward with your left foot. Right knee slightly back. Iliopsoas stretch. Very important to avoid any issues with sciatic nerve. Bring the hands to your knees and then move the pelvis forward and to the front of the mat. If you like, you can bring the arms by your rib cage with the elbows flexed and the palms facing up to stretch those pec muscles, to open the chest, to roll the shoulders back and down, flattening the upper spine. At the same time, we're moving the pelvis and the hips forward, opening the right hip flexor. Holding position, but don't hold the breath. And release hands down. Bring the left knee to meet your right knee and step forward with your right foot. 90-degree angle in your right knee. Move the left knee slightly back to go deeper. Lift the chest. Again, hands to your thighs or elbows by your rib cage with the palm facing up. And then slowly we're moving the pelvis and the hips to the front of the mat as we relax the shoulders back and down. Use your breath. Couple more breaths, please. Opening the left hip flexor. And then slowly hands down towards the floor. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee. And let's all find our way again to child's pose. Take a moment. Bringing symmetry back to the body after working with asymmetrical poses. Now lift the head, lift the chest, move the hips to one side, and then sweep the legs to the front of the mat. Let's all find our way to the front of the mat. And from here, we're going to slowly place the hands to your knees, straighten the elbows, round the spine, one vertebra at a time, chin to the chest. We're going to lay the spine down, down, down towards the floor. Head down. If you need to, you can use your blanket to protect your neck, placing the blanket under your head. Chin to the chest, and then slide the feet. Keep the feet wide as your hips, but the heels are under your knees. Let's work in bridge pose. Again, to open the chest, to stretch the shoulder, the front of the shoulder, but at the same time strengthening again back muscles. Now, inhale. Bring the arms up and overhead and lift the hips up. Relax your elbows and your shoulders like a cactus arms. And we're pressing with the pelvis up to the sky. Engage the glutes, the thighs, and then release your bridge halfway down. Only halfway down. And then again, lift with the pelvis with the glutes up into the high bridge. Exhale, lower the bridge halfway down. Inhale, lift into the bridge. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, lift the pelvis and activate those muscles. Exhale, halfway down. One last round. Lift the pelvis, engage the glutes, engage those spine muscles. Halfway down. Last round, inhale, lift. And then we're going to go all the way down slowly. First, the upper spine, then goes the middle back, then goes the lumbar spine, the sacrum, and then bring the hands to your knees to release your lower back, thighs into the chest, flatten the lower back. Inhale, guide the thighs and knees away. Flex the elbow, thighs into the chest. Inhale, thighs away. Exhale, thighs into the chest. Now move the thighs in, keep the big toes touching, and then open the knees out as we keep the toes touching. And then close the thighs and the knees in. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. Release the right foot down with the right knee bent. Place the left foot on top of your right thigh. IT band stretch. Now, with both hands, grab from the hamstring or grab from the shin. And let's work on opening the outside of your left hip. Stretching muscles. Draw the chin to your chest. Close your eyes. And then again, work with the breath. Nice inhalations, deep, full, long exhales. Just breathe through the outside of your left hip. and lower the right foot down. Let's come into half happy baby. Bring the left thigh outside of the rib cage with your left hand. Hold from the outside of your left foot or from the outside of your left leg to stretch again, to open the hamstrings, to open the groin, the hip. Breathing in and out. And release all the way down. So now the left foot is down with the left knee bent, and we're going to place the right foot on top of your left thigh. IT band stretch on the right hip with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin. Guide the chin to your chest. Close your eyes and breathe through the outside of your right hip. And release the left foot down. Half happy baby. Bring the right thigh outside of your rib cage. Hold from the outside of the foot or outside of your right leg. And then open and breathe. Now let's come now into the full happy baby. Bring the left foot up. So lower back should be flat on the mat, holding from the outside of the feet or outside of the leg to open and stretch as you draw the chin to the chest. Breathing in and out. And then release the feet down, wide as the mat. With the knees bent, let's do some windshield wiper movement. So the legs are moving from side to side and the head is moving into the opposite direction. Feel movement like that. So bring movement back to the hips, rocking the head from side to side. And then slowly return back through center. Hug the thighs into the chest. Hug the left knee into the chest and straighten your left leg all the way down, the right leg towards the floor. Now place your left foot on top of your right thigh above your knee, and with your right hand, place your right hand outside of your left knee and the left arm goes in T position. Let's come into our last gentle stretch. So from here, take an inhale and exhale, guide the left knee to the right, gently twisting to the right. Don't go too deep, just enough to get that stretch in the lower back and the middle back, and again, the IT band. Like I said, you don't have to go too deep. It's just enough to get that gentle twist. Take a deep inhale and exhale, return back through center. Lower the left foot down, hug the right thigh into the chest, straighten your left leg all the way down to the front. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh, and with your left hand outside your right knee and the right arm in T position, we're going to inhale and exhale, guide the right knee slightly to the left. Don't go too deep. Breathe. Take a deep inhale and rotate back through center. Lower the right foot down. Flex your left knee and place your left foot down again. So let's come into a gentle bridge to align the spine. Lift the pelvis into bridge. Make sure your spine is a nice line. And then slowly lower your bridge down. Hug yourself. Bring both thighs tight into the chest. Release and stretch your lower back. Lift the head off the floor, forehead to your knees. Exhale, release the head down. Lower the feet down. And then straighten and turn the right foot out. Bring the right foot to the right corner of the mat. And then bring the left foot to the left corner of the mat. Both feet turn out. Arms away from the body. And you are now in your last pose, Shavasana. But of course, if you need to put socks on, if you need to cover yourself, you are going to remain here in Shavasana for about 5 or 7 minutes. So make sure you are comfortable, warm, and cozy so I can guide you through relaxation. Eyes are closed. Take 3 full breaths. Deep inhale and then side out. The exhale. Inhale through the nose. Side out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale into the nose. Side out. Close your lips. And now please bring your attention to your toes, top of the feet, sole of the feet, both ankles, both shins, both calf muscles, and both knees, the front and the back. And from the top of your knees down to the sole of the feet, allow your body to relax and to release. Now please draw the attention to your thighs, hamstrings, glutes, pelvis, and both hips. And from the top of your hips all the way down to the sole of the feet, allow your legs to relax, soften, and release towards the mat. Now please bring the attention to the abdomen and allow the belly to sink down to the base of your spine. Relax the muscles of your lower back, middle back, upper back, and release the shoulder blades. Soften the muscles between your rib cage, front and back. Soften and release your heart. Relax your chest, pec muscles, softening the collarbones, and from the collarbones all the way down to the sole of the feet. Allow your body to relax and release. Now bring the attention to the shoulders, front and back, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, palms, and every single finger. And from the top of the shoulders all the way down to the sole of the feet, your entire body feels soft, light, and heavy at the same time. Now please draw the attention to your throat, the muscle of your neck connecting with the base of your skull. Release your chin, relax your jaw, your lips, upper lip, Release your tongue down to the base of your mouth as you soften your cheekbones, your nose, temples, and both ears. Allow the eyes to sink down to the socket of your eyes. Release your eyelids, eyebrows, in between your eyebrows, your forehead, and the crown of your head. And from the crown of the head all the way down to the sole of the feet, your entire feels open, relaxed, soft, and light. You are surrendering. You are letting go. Now very slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, gently rocking the head from side to side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers as you bring movement back to the body slowly. Now please take a deep inhale as you bring the arms up and overhead, and you are reaching through the fingertips, you are pointing your toes, creating space in your spine. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, flex the knees, hug yourself, and slowly roll over to one side in fetal position. Take a few rounds of breath there. Don't rush. And very slowly, the head comes last. Please meet me. And let's all find our way to seated position. You can sit on the floor, you can sit on a chair, you can place a cushion underneath you or blanket to keep your pelvis slightly tilted forward and your spine straight. Placing the hands to the thighs, closing the eyes, or lowering the gaze towards the floor. Let's reconnect with the miracle of the breath. And we're going to locate the movement of the breath down the belly. So use visualization to guide the attention to the abdomen. And from here, we're going to move the belly with the breath. With inhale, the belly is going to balloon out. And with exhale, the belly is going to sink into the spine. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. And keep moving the breath with the belly and the belly with the breath. Lengthening the inhales and the exhales, slowing the breath, slowing the movement of the belly. Always breathing through the nose. And slowly return the attention to the breath. Relax your belly and just breathe naturally without moving the belly in and out. Just be aware of your breath. And guiding the hands to the heart center. Regular breath. And take the moment here to notice the body. And take the moment here to notice your mind. And see if you can experience any changes from the beginning of this practice till this very moment. Body, mind, breath, and spirit. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I want to welcome Roberta. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. There's Randy saying hello. All right. Thank you so much. Please take care of yourself. Just stay healthy, stay warm, and looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Till then, please stay safe. Thank you. Bye.